Okay, next we're going to look at enhancing this particular photo, and actually this original photo is a little dull, as you can see. It was taken on a cloudy day in Seattle. You can see the Space Needle back there. And anyway, it was a cloudy day, so if we want to brighten this photo, there's a couple of different ways that we can do that. One of the ways is going under Image, and if you click on the image, the drop-down menu bar gives you adjustments. And there's a whole range of things that you can do to this photo in approaching this photo, but we're going to look, again, we're really looking at the basics of working with Photoshop in this course. So one of the things you can do to automatically enhance that photo is to, for example, click Auto Levels. When I click that, you see that photo is automatically brightened than what it was before. I'm going to go back. See, that's duller. And then again, we do that again, and the photo is brightening, and we can enhance that even more. And again, it would go back. You can also, under Image, you can go to Auto Contrast. You want to add more contrast to this photo. Again, it's going to brighten it up, make the objects within the photo have more contrast, so it's a little brighter, has more pop to it. Again, that's one of the things you can do. One of my favorite tools that I use is called Curves. And again, under Image, in your drop-down menu, you go under Adjustments and then to Curves, and that will bring up a box like this. And this is the box that gives you a little bit more control working with Photoshop. And so we're really working with different ends of the spectrum here as far as the lightness and darkness of the values of the photo. For example, if I begin in the middle here and click on that line and drag it down, it makes it darker. If I drag it up, in this case working in RGB mode, it makes it lighter. Now, you can really have a great deal of control again with working with this Curves palette. And so I'm making it overall a little bit lighter. If I move this, go down what we call the quarter tones, and move that one area, one direction or another, you're going to see how that is enhanced. If you go to what 3/4 tones up here, again it works with the image and enhances it even more. And over in your Curves palette, you can turn the preview on and off. Obviously, you want to have it on to see what you're doing, but that lets you see what you're doing. And so, if you don't like what you have, you can always cancel and start over again. But again, this is going to give you a lot of control and a lot of latitude in working with your image to enhance it. And just again, that's just a couple of ways that you can work with enhancing your photo. I'm going to say OK on that. You can also under Image, you can, under Adjustments, you can, if you want to desaturate the image for whatever reason, you'll go in and you'll see it basically take out a lot of the color. I'm going to go back. You can also, under Image, under Adjustments, you can do brightness and contrast. That's another thing that you can use if you want to add more contrast to the photo. You can go this way and do that, or make it duller. You can see what's happening to the photo, getting more contrast. So obviously that's used with what is appropriate. You also have the brightness control. It makes it lighter or darker. So you really do have, again, a lot of control, a lot of different tools that you can use. There's more than one way to skin a cat, if you will, in working with Photoshop. And so you really have to look at what tool works the best for you. But there's a lot of ways, a lot of tools that you can use to enhance your photos.